What's going on? And welcome back to episode 5 of our GFuel Taste Test series. Now, if you haven't seen the other 4 episodes, I'll include some links so that you can check those out. This round is going to be the sweets round. We've got the Twisted Kandy, which is currently being reskinned for Valentine's Day as the Love Candy. We've also got the Strawberry Shortcake and the Sonic Peach Rings. Now, as usual, all flavors are going to be mixed with 16 ounces of cold water in a GFuel shaker here, given a taste test, given a review, and then given a score out of 10. Now keep in mind that GFuel is not a sponsor. All of this product was paid for by myself, and all of these reviews here are just my own opinion. Before we get started, I do also want to mention that I stream pretty often over at twitch.tv/owishisugoi.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's right in front of you, lady. You should have went to the other door.
I know.
Kate's about to make it to you. Weeshi, you're going down. Weeshi.
Oh my god, I forgot about shit. Oh my god. Dude, I fucking forgot about the BT. Oh my god.
It would be super cool if you guys came and checked it out sometime. Alright, let's go ahead and get started here with the Twisted Kandy. Alright, we are back with the Twisted Kandy. Now this flavor was released on October 31st of 2018. Originally, it was in collaboration with Team Caliber, hence the TK of Twisted Kandy, but I'm not sure if they are still doing that collaboration or not. It's also kind of hard to tell at the moment because Twisted Kandy is undergoing a reskin currently for the Love Candy. It's supposed to, the tub has the little Valentine's hearts, the little chalky hearts and stuff. It's the same flavor though as the Twisted Kandy. It's just a limited edition reskin kind of. And with that out of the way, let's just get right into the flavor. That's pretty good. It's a light flavor. It's vaguely green apple-y, kind of. It does taste a little bit like those signature, kind of like the Twisted Kandy. It is pretty sweet, even though it is a light flavor. So this isn't the most refreshing flavor I've ever had, but it's still good. The sweetness actually doesn't take away too much from the drinkability factor of it. Yeah. It's just not the most refreshing kind of drink. One thing that can be said about it is it's unique. So there isn't really another drink on the market that you could just pick up that will taste just like this. But in a way, this flavor is one of those, it feels very niche. I wouldn't mind having a tub of this, but I don't know that I would reach for it every time. It would kind of be, here and there type of flavor that I would try. And I don't know that I would recommend this as either a first time flavor or even a tub flavor unless you're really sure that you like the flavor. One of the good things about this flavor is that you can get the packets of it, so it's really easy to try it out. Almost all of the time when I've gone to see the packets that they have, the Twisted Kandy is there. It's pretty common, so I don't think that it would be too hard to find this flavor as to just sample it out and see if you like it first. Yeah, overall, having drank it a little bit more, it's vaguely Gatorade lemon limey. It's around that same level of flavor, but there is also a little hint of like green apple, and it's sweet in a weird way. It's still a very subtle flavor, but one of the main flavors that it does hit you with is sweet, which makes sense because it's supposed to taste like a candy. But I think that's overall the main reason why I'm not feeling this one as much as some of the others. I would probably give the Twisted Kandy a 6.5 out of 10. It's one of those that, like I said, I would get a tester, test it out, see if you like it. I don't think it's a bad flavor. I don't think it should be the first flavor you try or the only flavor you try, because this isn't one I would put all my eggs in one basket and tell someone that they should just you know, bite the bullet and try it. I wouldn't do that with this one. It's not a bad flavor by any means, but overall, just kind of like, kind of sweet, kind of nondescript with the flavor, which sometimes is good, sometimes is bad, but overall, I feel like each sip I'm searching for something. Each sip I'm kind of trying to identify what it is, even that I'm drinking, and like I said, it's not bad. I don't dislike what I'm drinking, but at no point am I like, oh wow, oh, you know, yum. You know, it never gets to that point, unfortunately. So, yeah. Twisted Kandy, I'd say, would be a 6.5 out of 10 for me. Next, we've got the Strawberry Shortcake. We are back with the Strawberry Shortcake flavor. Now this is the oldest flavor that we'll be trying in this video here today, having released in the fall of 2017 in collaboration with FaZe Apex. Now this might be one of the most controversial, lowest rated kind of flavors. It's very hit and miss with people whether or not they like this flavor. I've even heard a rumor that the CEO of GFuel, Cliff Morgan, says this is one of his least favorite flavors as well. But it's been around for a while. Now, I know a lot of people say that this flavor mixes better in milk, but for the sake of fairness to a lot of the other flavors, we're just going to be trying it in water today. There is a possibility down the line we'll be trying a bunch of the flavors in milk, but for the sake of this test, it gets water just like the rest of them. With that being said, let's go ahead and give it a shot. It's very frothy. Yeah, this is one of the few flavors that I kind of struggle to drink. The strawberry type flavor it has is very much a protein shake type taste. It doesn't taste like a fresh strawberry, which is strange because a lot of their other flavors taste really good that have strawberry in them. Like the sour phase berry, that one is very strawberry forward, but tastes really good. This one tastes just, like chalky, and in the worst way. And especially that aftertaste, after you're done drinking it, the aftertaste is very much like a muscle milk type taste. Like it's this doesn't taste like something that you want to drink. This tastes like something that you're like, well, I gotta get my protein somehow, or I just want to get a quick meal or something like that. If there were other protein shake flavors, there's a chance this one would be the least bad. But since there are actually good flavors in GFuel, I think this is probably... I can see why most people don't like this one. Yeah, You know, I'm just going to go with my gut on this one and give the Strawberry Shortcake a 3 out of 10. From the first sip, I was kind of thinking 3, and I was trying to see if it would grow on me anymore. I guess it didn't get any worse. The first sip is pretty much the same as the second and third so far, but it definitely didn't get any better. Like I said, this isn't a drink I want to drink, and that's crazy because all of their other flavors have tasted great. Whatever the lowest rated flavor is, other than this one, it's still much, much better than this one. This is one of those that I would say maybe give it a shot if they had one of the single serving packets for it. But as far as I'm aware, I don't know that they have these single serving packets for the Strawberry Shortcake. They might, And if they do, that's the way I would try this. Maybe give it a shot in some milk or something other than water. I definitely get the feeling that this would at least be better in something other than water, because it does kind of have that. It does kind of have a taste like I mixed that powdered chocolate milk or powdered strawberry milk, like the Nestle Quick type flavoring. It tastes like I tried to mix that in water, and it's not a good flavor. It's almost even worse because there's such a weird protein shake type taste to it. It really tastes like there's some like whey protein or something in here. I don't know if that they did that to kind of replicate the shortcake or to try and give it a creamier consistency, but yeah. 3 out of 10. Not good. And last but not least here, we've got the Sonic Peach Rings. We are back with the Sonic Peach Rings. Now, this is one of the newest flavors in general, and the newest flavor that we're going to be covering here today, having come out in August of 2020. While I didn't manage to get that sweet collector's box, I did manage to get the shaker that came with it. So this is actually the shaker that comes with the Sonic Peach Rings. I don't think anything else came in the box other than the shaker and the tub. The box itself was also pretty cool too. Kind of sad that I missed out on that. But yeah, so this being one of the newest ones, I am really excited to try it out. I do feel like their flavors have been getting better over time, more honed into what the actual flavor is supposed to be. With that being said, let's give it a shot. Yum, that is really good. I was really worried going into this that it was going to be really sweet because it's based off of a candy that's insanely sweet, but this is actually not bad. It's very drinkable and actually quite refreshing. It's definitely the most refreshing out of any that we've tried here today. Yeah, the Twisted Candy was fine, but this one is definitely much better. I don't know if it's one of my favorites, but I do think that if you like peach flavor, you probably won't be disappointed here. They did a really good job with the peach flavor, and while it doesn't taste exactly like a fresh, ripe peach or anything like that, they did nail a peach flavor. So I'm pretty sure if you like peach, you'll probably like this one. If you tried the peach iced tea and you didn't like it because it had kind of, because of that tea flavor, give this one a shot. It is too bad that you can't try it in the packets, but you can try it in the cans. Now, the cans are going to be different. I think it is a little bit different formula because there's much more caffeine in those. And of course, it's carbonated. It's actually kind of more like a can of Monster type energy drink. But you can probably get a pretty good idea of what this flavor tastes like. And if you like the can, I don't see any reason why you wouldn't like this flavor. But the Sonic Peach Rings, I would probably have to give a 7.5 out of 10. I think it is a really good flavor. It's definitely a solid choice if you know you like peach. But I would say try the cans first, even though it is going to be a little bit different experience. I'd say try the can first to make sure you actually like the flavor, but this is not a bad flavor. If you like that sweet peach flavor, then this is a good one. It's not too sweet. It is pretty refreshing, and I definitely think it's the best of the ones that we've tried here today. And of course, with that, that means the Peach Rings wins the Sweets round.
Congratulations!
Now, I definitely think that it deserves the win in this category. It was miles better than the Strawberry Shortcake, although every flavor has been miles better than the Strawberry Shortcake. And it was honestly way better than the Twisted Candy. I think the Twisted Candy kind of suffers from something that I've noticed their earlier formulas suffer from, where it almost feels like they had a flavor and then tried to name the flavor. Whereas with the peach rings, you can tell they were like, I want to make a flavor that tastes like peach rings. And honestly, they've just gotten a lot better at honing their flavors and making them taste not only good, but more like a drink that isn't a Gatorade. A lot of the older ones, like the Phaseberry and the Twisted Kandy and stuff like that, sort of have this Gatorade-y taste to them and feel to them, whereas the newer formulas, like the peach rings here, seem to kind of go down smoother. The taste is a little cleaner, and it's a lot more clear what flavor you're getting into. If you handed this to somebody and said, what flavor do you think this is? And they took a sip, oh, peach. Right away. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They're gonna know this is peach. With the Twisted Kandy, I still don't even know what flavor I would call that. It's kind of this amorphous, sweet, kind of, sort of tart, green apple-y, not quite lemon limey, just kind of eh. And that's kind of the way I felt about the Phaseberry too. The Phaseberry had that strawberry, but maybe a hint of blueberry, pomegranate kind of to it. And it's just not my favorite. And the Strawberry Shortcake is one of those that you should know going into it you probably won't like it. And it maybe would even be improved in milk, but I think it's pretty few and far between that I'm gonna want an energy drink and also want something creamy. It's a worse version of those Rockstar Booms, if you ever had those. It's a way worse version of the strawberry version of that. Definitely get those over the Strawberry Shortcake version. But the peach rings definitely takes this round. It wasn't enough to conquer the PewDiePie, of course, with a 7.5 versus the PewDiePie's 9. But I still think this is a solid flavor. I'd say if you like Sonic, you like peach, this is a no-brainer for you. You should give this one a shot. But overall, I don't think it is my overall favorite or the one I would recommend the most if somebody said, hey, I'm looking to try some GFuel. What flavor should I try? I don't know that I would start with this flavor unless you're a real big fan of those peach rings, in which case this may be completely your jam. If you're looking for a new energy drink, this has a flavor to it that no other energy drink has. No other energy drink I've tried, even some that are peach, they're often like a peach mango or something like that, but even the peach ones don't taste like this. This straight up tastes like the candy in a drinkable form, but in a good way. And there's a reason it deserves the win for this round, but just not the overall win in general. Alright, if you made it this far, I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you had a good time. If you liked the content, definitely leave us a like. It helps us a lot with the algorithm. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss content like this in the future. We'll be doing a bunch more GFuel reviews, as well as uploading quite a few gaming videos and things of that sort, so stay tuned for a lot of good stuff coming down the pipe. We also should have round 6 of the GFuel Taste Test series up pretty shortly, so that's something to look forward to. If you can, also stop by sometime at our Twitch over at twitch.tv/owishisugoi. We would love to see you there and hang out with you. And in the meantime, I hope you have a great rest of your day and you stay comfy.